Hello. This is the Sideshow. I'm Theodore Parker, and today is Wednesday, January 15th, 2025. The weather today here in Lexington, Kentucky, it's cold. 8 degrees, sunny, and feels like 8 degrees, single digits. We do have a special weather statement as follows. Bitterly cold temperatures are in place this morning, with many locations near zero across southern Indiana and most of central Kentucky. A few locations have temperatures or wind chills below zero. Temperatures will begin to recover by 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So the high today is predicted to be 26 degrees, mainly sunny. Again, highs in the mid-20s and lows in the mid-teens. Lake effect snow causes New York traffic nightmare. And back to Kentucky, temperatures noticeably lower than yesterday, down by 11 degrees. Sunrise today was at 7:52 a.m. and sunset will be at 5:42 p.m. Wind 2 miles per hour and the AQI is moderate at 59. Again, this is a Sideshow. I'm Theodore Parker, and if you're watching, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. My new 2025 calendar is of supercars, and for January it's displaying the 2022 Bugatti Bolide, if I'm pronouncing it correctly. All of you car aficionados might take an interest in that. So here we are, January 15th, 2025, and it's a Wednesday. In the news, well, one of the items in the news is definitely the California wildfires. And this report that I'm about to share with you comes from the California Department of Forestry and Fire Protection. So, and it's dated from January 7th to January 13th as follows. 22,648 total emergency responses, 135 wildfires, 40,644 acres burned, and 24 fatalities, preliminary pending coroner confirmation. 12,300 plus structures destroyed. Damage assessments are underway for Palisades and Eaton fires. So here's something else from that department, California Department of Forestry and Fire Protection. Please be advised, an inaccurate social media post is currently circulating on Facebook. The post claims that individuals can come to California to join a cleanup crew in areas affected by recent LA wildfires. This information is false, and we would like to clarify that there is no such opportunity available. We kindly ask that you refrain from calling to inquire about this. Again, that's from the California Department of Forestry and Fire Protection. So, for myself, I've seen at least one broadcast that showed the original numbers for firefighters in the area at 1,400, and that number has grown to 46,000 with assistance from surrounding areas and as far away as Ukraine. And comments from people and celebrities that have been affected. Jamie Lee Curtis, I think, was on one of the talk shows, and she was saying how it affected her and her children, you know, being off schedule, out of their familiar surroundings. And like so many people, she did get emotional about that while she was making her comments. Halle Berry posted a picture of the sky with the caption that said, "This is not clouds, it's smoke." And that reminded me of a few years ago when Canada was experiencing wildfires in like 11 of their 13 districts, and smoke was drifting down from Canada all the way here to Kentucky, and it was affecting the air quality. And we were given advisories according to what was going on. Then on the other side of the coin, Justin Bateman's comment about Meghan and Harry being disaster tourists. It's at times like this that we should remember to take a breath and silently count to 10 before we start talking. Being as that Meghan was in Hollywood working prior to her marrying Harry, that would seem to be her residence. You know, we want to be as close to work as we can be most times. And then, upon marrying Harry, moved to England, and then they moved back. Left England and moved back to the United States. Tyler Perry was one of the people who saw to their having a place to live until they got on their feet. Since that time, they brought a mansion in California, which was in the area affected by the wildfires. The video clip that I saw showed Meghan and Harry talking to people in similar situations and giving a hug to the woman she was talking to at the end of the conversation. So I, based on what I have observed, would not label them as disaster tourists from that. And last but not least, it seems that Beyonce bought a house worth $200 million in the same area. So, people across the board are being affected, by these wildfires that are raging. So, on to our top stories for today, January 15, 2025. Prince Harry, number one, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle call for Meta to reverse its decision on fact-checking. You've heard that in the news that they were going to suspend that in regards to that platform. Number two, Trump says he'll create an external revenue service on day one to help collect tariffs and revenue from other countries. Number three, Mark Zuckerberg warns Meta staff of intense year ahead as he announces low performers will be cut. Next one, Trump inauguration. Here's what to know about guest lists, schedules, performers, and more. That's something that you can access when time allows. And village people defend decisions reform during Trump inauguration. That will be something to see. Next one on the top stories. Biden issues second AI action during final week in office with executive order fast-tracking U.S. infrastructure. Next one. Iran's president says his country won't try to assassinate President-elect Trump. All things being said, White House reporter Michelle Obama has made no secret about her feelings towards Donald Trump. She will not be attending the inauguration. Next one, Jessica Simpson, Eric Johnson split after 10 years of marriage. And number 10 of the top stories, who could buy TikTok to avoid apps ban? Newest name being shared, Elon Musk. Again, this is a sideshow. I'm Theodore Parker coming to you from Lexington, Kentucky. That's it. #.